Record. Happy Monday. For those of you who are not live, we miss you, but for those of you who are here live, excellent. I'm glad you are. Hopefully you have a nice space where you can participate in some yoga. You don't necessarily need a yoga mat, but if you have one, it makes it even better. We're going to stay low to the ground today. Some nice low poses. We're in the kitchen, which is why pretty much the only way we do yoga here is we're doing low stuff. So we're going to stick with what we know and what we've been doing. We're going to get right into our breathing techniques. And we're going to start with our focused breathing. A lot of, especially on a Monday, is clearing away distractions, things that have been on your mind, things that have been bugging you or worrying you. This is our opportunity, our chance to kind of move past those, or at least take a small piece of our day and let them go. So you're going to find yourself in a nice, comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall, raising the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, rolling those shoulders back. And you're going to take a deep breath in. We breathe in deep through the nose. I like to count one as I breathe in and one as I breathe out to help me kind of focus on something other than my thoughts, so I can kind of clear that distraction away. If you have a mantra or like a personal thing that you like to use, that's okay too. So on your own, we're going to go with 10 uninterrupted breaths. I'm just going to adjust this camera just a tiny bit. Sorry, everybody, really professional right now. There we go. So we got the bottom edge of the mat. Perfect. Okay. Like that better. So on your own, let's go with 10 uninterrupted breaths. All right, try and stick right with the flow of your breathing. Take a deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, roll the body forward, placing the palms on the mat, knees below the hips. We're going to come into table pose, slightly squeezing the ground and elongating the spine. I want you to remember as we get into week 9 of our daily practice that a lot of this is going to feel the same thing, repetitive. And that's perfectly understandable. We're getting to the point in yoga where we have our basic routines down, and now we're working on the mastery of the poses. So instead of going through the motions, think about your form, think about your breathing today, and think about your transition between one pose to the other. On your next breath in, let's go ahead and round the spine up, tucking the tailbone between the hips, head between the shoulders, coming into cat. So you hit the maximum point of your inhale, exhale down into cow, pushing the head and tailbone towards the ceiling and belly button towards the ground. On your own, let's go with 3 more rotations of cat and cow. Come back to neutral. Inhale, let's raise the right leg behind us, reaching it far away. Exhale, swing the right leg between the hands, let the weight of that chest come to rest on the knee. We're gonna wrap our arms behind the body, pressing the hips down and forward, keep a strong chest into low lunge. Good, drop the hands down. Sorry, I got a dog in the house that barks, especially when his mom comes home. Inhale, bring that right hand to the inside. Come to the lizard pose, pressing the hips down and forward in a lizard. We're gonna hold a lizard pose. Remember to breathe, roll the shoulders back to a nice, strong chest. Good. Inhale, take that right arm, wrap it around the back side of the leg, pressing the forearm against the calf. Lower the body down into low lizard, pressing forward and folding low lizard. Let somebody in here, keep holding your pose. Good. Go away. Go away. Inhale, come back to the low lunge. Exhale, you're going to slightly lean into your lunge. We're going to inhale, we're going to roll the body back, pointing the toe up in the air, leaning down, letting the hips drift back and down into half split. All the way through that exhale. We're going to inhale back up to low lunge. On your own, let's go 2 more rotations. And come back to low lunge. Inhale, walk that foot to the inside. Exhale, lower the knee down, fold the body forward, and find yourself into low pigeon. Breathe. Draw the hands into the body. Inhale, rounding the spine up into full pigeon. Let somebody in. Remember to keep that hip up off the ground. Okay, we're just pressing back and down, letting our hips sink and open versus forcing that hip down to the mat. Let that head tilt back just slightly. And let gravity and a little bit of pressure just really open up your hip flexors. Inhale, fold the spine down. Exhale, come back up to low lunge. Inhale, slight lean. Exhale, roll the hips, bring up tall. Inhale, hands above the head. Walk that right foot forward, reach the left hand back. Exhale, sink hips down and forward. Low warrior 1. Power pose, strong spine, round the shoulders. Hold and breathe. Sorry guys, whenever the doorbell rings, the dog barks. Inhale, raise the left hand hips up. Exhale, open left hand back, right hand forward. Let the hips sink down. Really open up that left shoulder to help our hips open up. And our eyes are going the same direction as our chest. Good. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold forward. Tuck that back toe. Raise the knee. Sorry, letting somebody in. Slide that right foot back. And we're coming to plank pose. Pull those hips nice and tight. Squeeze the buns. Pull the belly button. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, elbows tight. We're going to slowly lower the body in crocodile. Inhale, we're going to let the hips come all the way down to the mat. Drawing the elbows tight, forearms flat, head tilted back into Sphinx pose. It's kind of hard to demonstrate on camera, but on this one, you really want to round that lower spine. By rounding that lower spine, you're creating a different type of stretch across your lower vertebrae, your lower lumbar. Part of it gets really, really stiff, especially if we're sitting at a desk all day. Roll the neck. Reverse, go the other way. Good. Exhale, lower the chest down. Inhale, draw the hands in tight. Exhale, push up. In a cobra. Now we're pushing the spine up even more. My hips come slightly up off the mat, but I'm still trying to press them down and forward, creating a great stretch across that spine. Breathe, of course, breathe, of course. Inhale, raise the hips up. We're gonna come back to table. Adjust the shirt. As you exhale, I'm going to adjust my right hand in for a little bit of support. We're going to inhale, rounding the spine up, bring the left elbow, right knee to the middle. I'm going to exhale, I'm going to extend into bird dog. Try to not kick or hit anything. We're trying to create a straight line from the tip of the fingers all the way down to the toes. And our eyes are looking straight down, just out past our fingertips. Keep that core steady. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place it down on the mat. Adjust the left hand. We're going to go opposite side now. Inhale, right elbow, left knee. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, placing down on the mat. As you exhale out, we're going to take a deep breath in, widen the knees out. Walk the hands forward just slightly. Exhale, press the hips back, down towards the heels. And then we're trying to physically lower the chest and armpits down to the mat in child's pose. This arms extended child pose. Great for the hip flexors, great for the inner groin and the inner thighs, as well as good for your lower back. Breathe and settle. Inhale, back up to table. Find a couple of settling breaths in our table pose. Okay, little transition to some bigger movements. Tuck the toes underneath. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, press the hips up and back. I'm pushing through my palms and I'm reaching my heels down towards the mat. Heads down between the shoulders. I'm trying to create a line from my toes to my tailbone, or my tips to my fingertips to my tailbone. And today, let's walk those knees. Just slightly start stretching those hamstrings down to the mat. Getting ourselves all loosened up and ready to go. Good, now pause and reach. Push through the palms, let that head drift. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, swing that left leg between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Weight the chest on the knee, hands behind the hips. Press forward and let that weight settle down. Low lunge. Good. Drop the hands down. Inhale, bring that left hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips down and forward. Lizard pose. Good job. Inhale, wrap that left hand around the leg, okay? Exhale, I'm gonna lower down my forearm, trying to press my back as flat as I can. Flatten forward in low lizard, pressing my forearm of my left forearm against my calf to create a good stretch of my hip as well as my hamstring. Good. Inhale, back up. We're gonna head back around to low lunge. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, start to roll those hips back. Opposite side now. Half split all the way through your exhale. Or sorry, all the way through your inhale. Exhale up. In the low lunge. On your own, let's go 3 more rotations. As you come back up, you're going to scoot that left foot to the inside. Exhale, lower the knee down on the mat. Reach the right foot back and away. Fold the body down into low pigeon. Inhale, draw the hands to the body. Exhale, roll that spine up, roll those shoulders back. Again, we're reaching the back foot away. Okay, we're not settling down left or right onto a hip, but we're just letting gravity open up our hips. Good. Exhale, fold the body down. Inhale, back up to low lunge. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll the hips up, bring the hands nice and high. Exhale, sink hands down. Try to straighten out that back leg as best as you can. Okay, nice strong spine. Chest is facing forward. Warrior one. Good. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, open, right arm back, left arm forward. Sink hips down. Try to create a straight spine. Warrior two, low warrior two. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold back down. Tuck the right toe underneath. Raise the knee. Slide the left foot back. Plank pose. Inhale, hips up, elbows tight. Exhale, lowering that body crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips into the mat and settle. Let your chin drip down to your chest this time to create a different stretch in that spine. Inhale, raise the hips up. Exhale, widen the knees out. This time, as we draw those hips back to our child pose again, we're going to draw our right hand to our right heel, place our forehead down the mat, then we're going to bring our left hand to our left heel. We're going to squeeze those heels, bring our glutes closer to our heels, and then we're going to breathe in full child pose. Slow your breath down. Inhale, come back up to table. Cross the ankles behind you. Walk the feet back. And let's find ourselves in seated pose. Take a good breath in seated pose. One more good deep breath in. Exhale, extend the right foot out. Inhale, tall spine, bring the arm in a big circle. Reach high in the air like you're diving forward in a pool. Grab that right foot if you can. Press forward with the foot, and then we're going to hold half full. Head down next to the shoulder to increase your stretch. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out. As you exhale, feel yourself get lower. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, let's bring the left leg across the top, tucking the right leg back. Inhale, sit up nice and high. Squeeze that left leg nice and tight to the chest. Supine. Let the shoulders relax. The more you squeeze, the more you're going to feel it right on the bottom edge of your butt, where we're creating a great stretch. Inhale, raise that right hand. Exhale, let's spin the right hand behind, taking the left hand, pressing the left hand against the knee. Supine twist. Straight arm reminds us to have a straight spine. Of course, breathe. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, straighten the left foot out, keeping the right foot next to the knee, but not underneath. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Reach high, reach high, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, grab the toe, press. Half fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, right leg over the top, to the left leg back. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Supine. Squeeze that knee to create a good stretch. Inhale, raise the left hand. Exhale, spin the left hand behind the body. Right hand props against the knee. Supine twist. Good. Inhale back to the middle. Drop the feet down into a butterfly position. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, reach that chest out. Draw the elbows to the shins. One more time. Try to go flat spine. Reach your chest as far forward as you can. And if you can, one more time, try to reach that chest out even more, folding yourself down in the folded butterfly. Inhale, roll the spine up. Bring the hands nice and high. Stack the fingers, point to the thumbs. We're going to begin to roll those shoulders forward, squeezing them together. And then you're going to exhale, rolling the spine back, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, until you find yourself in a nice and comfortable laying butterfly. Today, we're going to take our hands from right on the edge of your thighs or your knees, whatever you can reach, and you are going to press. And by pressing down on those thighs, we're going to expand the hip flexors. Good, breathe. Okay, inhale, draw the knees up. Bring the hips close to the heels. All right, we're gonna do some bridges. We're gonna do some rolling bridges. And this is one of those ones that everybody gets all uncomfortable about. Well, good news, you're not on camera. I'm the only one who is. So you're gonna bring your hands nice and close to your body for some support. We're gonna inhale, and through the length of my inhale, I'm gonna raise my hips up into the air. Okay, I'm gonna allow my weight to come back on the back of my shoulder. Peak of my inhale, just like cat and cow. I'm gonna begin to exhale down, slowly rolling my spine, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. This is great for your hips and glutes. When you get all the way up, squeeze those cheeks nice and tight, and it's good for your core. So on your own, 3 rotations of rolling bridge. Don't be afraid to push that gut out as far as you can. Get as much air in as you can as you inhale. Again, you're on your own, so get a really good stretch for your spine and your glutes here. Little things on this one. Push through your heels, squeeze the cheeks. One more rotation, guys. Here we go. Inhale up. All the way through your inhale. Exhale the body back down. Allow the feet to come straight out in front of you. Excellent. All right, inhale. Raise the right knee up. Grab a hold of that knee, ankle, or shin, depending on how you feel about it, and squeeze that knee to the chest. Half wind maker. Roll the ankle a little bit and breathe through your pressure. As you breathe out, squeeze a little bit more. Release your grip just slightly. Keeping that left hand on the knee. I'm going to inhale, reaching my right hand out to the side, turning my eyes to look at that right hand. I'm going to exhale, drawing my knee across the body, keeping my shoulder blades on the mat and my eyes looking at my hand, trying to create a straight line from the tip of my head down through my toe. Bent knee twist. Breathe. Inhale that knee back up. Exhale, extend it out. Opposite side now. Inhale left knee. Wrap the hands around the knee. Squeeze that knee to the chest. Of course, roll the ankle a little bit. Half wind maker. Inhale, reach that left hand out to the side. Exhale, draw the knee across the body, pointing the toe away. Turn the eyes, look at the left hand. Bent knee twist. Inhale that knee back up. Exhale, extend it out in front. Okay. Inhale, let's bring both knees up. Wrap your hands around the outside of the knee, outside of the leg, getting them nice and tight to the body. We're just gonna rock front to back. Massaging. I like to get right up on those lower muscles in my lower spine. Gonna roll back and forth on them. Maybe I'm gonna lean slightly to the left, slightly to the right. Enjoying half wind or full wind maker. Lastly, you're gonna reach on the inside of your legs, grab the outside of your feet, roll back like you're trying to put your feet on the ceiling. Pull down on your feet, slightly rocking side to side. In. Definitely one of our most awkward poses, but such a great stretch. Happy baby. Excellent. Exhale. Extend your feet out in front. Allow your body to come to rest in a nice, comfortable position wherever you're choosing to participate in your daily practice. As we enter a Monday, there are so many things that could be distracting you. Whether it's stuff that happened on this weekend, things you have coming up, your life in general, the world, whatever it is that's on your mind, that's weighing on you. I want you to give yourself permission to let it go today. Note your distractions and be aware of what they are, as always. But find that joy. You should be getting pretty good at this, of knowing what it is that's going to make you a little bit happy. Doesn't mean that you'll be happy forever. Okay, we all know that anger, sadness, fear, anxiety, those are emotions that exist that tend to have constant maintenance, which isn't a bad thing. It's just knowing how to maintain our emotions. Giving yourself permission to spend a little bit of time in a joyful mindset is just going to benefit your health. It's also going to help you in real world situations where you need to find a way to control or manage your emotions. So find that joy, surround your mind with it, take a deep breath in. Try to stay present in the here and now. Most importantly, breathe. right, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're at, let's start to slowly sit up. Come back to the reality, come back to the moment. All right, that was a good little mindfulness session. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed today. Namaste, my soul sees yours. As always, my daily affirmations are to you guys. I just thank you for being here and thank you for participating. I know I say it all the time, but I hear other stories from other teachers and what goes on in their classrooms, and we don't have that here in our community, and it just means the world to me. Thanks for dealing with the kiddo distractions of the family life. Life is good in the Rien household, but life is also busy in the Rien household. So I thank you guys on Friday and the upcoming days. He will be around, so just know that you're getting a little vision into my world as well. And so I thank you for being here a lot. Question today is what we always do on Monday. What is your distraction? Man, my distraction is stuff about vaccinations, when we're going to come back from teaching, my kiddo running around, the dog barking. There's some things going on in the Rien house. So I get the distractions happen. Put the distraction in the chat. That lets me know that you're still here. I can give you points. Or if you weren't live and you're doing a makeup, it lets you know what the secret question is. Beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time immensely. Wear your masks, please, please, please. And of course, as always, smile nice to somebody. All right, let's stop the recording.